Welcome to another episode of By the Numbers. I'm Michelle Fleming.
And I'm Renee Smith. You know, Michelle, when we were talking about newspapers last time, I thought of a whole bunch more that we could be doing with newspapers to help kids with math.
Cool.
And it could be done with all ages of kids, clear up into middle school level.
Awesome.
So that may be why it sparked me.
Okay.
So if you would pull out for us the sale flyers, and there's more over there. We've got JCPenney's ad. I think there's a Sears ad over there. It looks like we've got one from Tractor Supply.
Target, that's my favorite.
There you go.
Ooh, aren't those beautiful?
Those are kind of nice.
Okay.
You could do a lot with this, and you could, like I said, you could do it with about any age group, but you could have kids look through, and you might have picked in advance a specific thing. For instance, on this JCPenney's ad, they're selling T-shirts and tops and shorts for the entire family, and if I buy one and then I get one for 99 cents. So you might come up with a scenario of, if we're going to go buy a T-shirt and a top for everybody in our family, how much would we pay for the additional items? I mean, you can come up with real-world problems of your own based upon your family, because that kind of helps generate interest in that.
You could also say you have an allowance of $100 for school clothes.
What can you buy from JCPenney's?
What can you buy from JCPenney's for your $100?
There you go. So you can come up with lots of real-world problems based on sale ads. That would be one idea.
Okay.
Okay. How about the food? Oh, good. Dillon's ad, because we spend a lot of time at our grocery store, and there would be other grocery stores as well, but this just happens to be from Dillon's. But again, you can do the same concept. If we're going to go buy the groceries for our family for a week,
and we need XYZ.
You could either have the list made and see if you could find those items in here, or you could just say, which of these items could we buy for that $100 if we needed to go out and purchase.
And this would really focus a lot on estimation skills, because I'm looking here and we've got $4.99, which is so close to $5, and 99 cents, and I mean $15.99. You know, all those 99.
Which we don't want to buy that item, but yeah.
No, I guess not. Okay.
We don't want to buy that item, but absolutely, there's a lot you could do between estimation or actually coming up with a family budget, all kinds of things, and that can help your older children who maybe at some point they're going to go off to college and they're going to need to do their own grocery shopping, and so they need to start to be aware of those kinds of skills.
Okay.
Okay?
Now this is something I'm seeing that I really like the looks of that. We got pizza there.
And what do we have over there? There's another ad for KFC.
KFC.
And then I think that
that's all the food
That's
ads.
all the food ads, but you know there's a lot more than this in your newspaper, or you can find sales circulars.
There's that 99 again. Look
Yep.
at this.
It's funny how they do that, isn't that? Because that's a trick to your mind to make you think that you're not spending $20 when you really are.
Right.
But again, how many of these? How much would it cost to feed our family if the pizza was cut into 8 pieces?
Or even if we're going to invite friends over and we need to have so many people, we can get into fractions then. But
absolutely.
But if we need to buy so many pizzas, figure out how much it's going to cost and
absolutely.
how much pizza's
and you could actually bring into the mix the fraction, and because kids always need a lot of help and extra practice on fractions. So that's yet another idea from the newspaper.
And it looks like you're going garage selling.
Well, what I liked about this, not so much going the garage selling, but I liked the fact that they put a nice map on here of our town, and so we could actually decide if we were going to have this map and we were going to go garage selling. I could decide which ones of these flagged sites that we were going to go to, and we could use the map because it's set out like a coordinate grid, and we could actually map out the best route that we should take so we won't use up too much gasoline from our car. So again, we can have that practical application of coordinate maps, coordinate grids, and mapping and efficiency, all kinds of things.
I was just thinking, if there wasn't a map involved, if you could just get a plain map of your city and then have the garage sales are listed, having the child actually find the location on the map too.
Absolutely.
If a map's not included. So.
The nice thing about this one is, because they tell us in the ad what's being sold, we can pick which one we want and find it on the map. So that's another skill that's important for kids to learn.
So much math involved in newspapers, and again, there's something that most of us have around the house that's so easy for you to pick up and use with your child regardless of the age. It could be very simple to very complex into middle school, high school math. So,
fun skill, and it doesn't cost you any extra if you're already taking the newspaper. Thanks for joining us again for another episode of By the Numbers, and we hope to see you again soon.